What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Toy Table. I'm your host, Steve, and this is the Toy Table Raceway. We are going back bumping and grinded. This is going to be bump and grind number 15, I think. Sorry, guys, it's been a while between videos, but, 1 week, my little guy was kind of sick, wasn't really able to get too far away from him, and it just didn't work out, and then, time kind of piles up, and all of a sudden you haven't made a video in quite a while, but good news is, literally, nothing's been touched here on the Toy Table desk. And also, in the break, I did do a video. I'm not going to release it unless it's just going to be some behind the scenes, but I did finally make a bracket for our 32 teams now that went 0-2. So we're going to have an 0-2 tournament. And I've gone as far to have some fun and put some odds with it. And so stay tuned, and I'll get that information on how to participate in that tournament. That should be a good tournament in due time. In the meanwhile, we're going to keep going with our regular series, and how we fill those bags is through racing. And here's a sandwich bag of fame, including Collectorholic's Big Air Bel Airs. He's itching to get these back out on the road. To answer his question, I want to try to qualify 8 teams in here so we can do a very similar tournament towards the same one. Same style as the 0-2 tournament. Anyways, just going to give you a quick look at Contestants Row. Get everybody, including myself, reacquainted. We got Hang a Left in the first spot there. 0-1, driven by Collectorholic. Porsche Support, driven by Scorpio Love Smith. 0-1 as well. We got the Greens, driven by HW Car Vicious. 0-1. Peaker's Peak, Ron's Muscle Diecast. 0-0 in the 4th slot. Then in the 5th slot, we got Sport Card Collector 959, the Trotters. Haven't seen them yet. And a couple matchboxes. Leather options, the Worm, 0-1. And our current boot champs looking great out there, like Bonnie and Clyde, Old Fashioned Hams, driven by Sports Collector, Sports Card 24/7. All right. I think I got everything here. That's a mouthful. Anyways, let's go racing. That's why we're here. And let's see how far we can take it after 5 or 6 matches and see what happens. Anyways, we got the Old Fashioned Hams 2-0. Looking for an opponent. Roll the dice. Who's rolling? And we got leather options going against the Old Fashioned Hams. Let's see it at the track. Alright, the track is cleared. Same rules apply. First 1 to 3 points. A point consists of just 1 car from either team getting to the line first. We got the Old Fashioned Hams versus the leather options. 1, 2, 3, go. And once again, it's the Old Fashioned Hams stacking together, slowing down the red leather option. It's a little dark down here. I gotta get some more light bulbs. We have been down here. We've just been playing Nintendo and other things. That's what's Ken's into these days. Alright, the Hams once again up 1-0. Let's see lap number 2. And it's the 2 Hams running side by side again in there for a 2-0 lead. Let's go to the top. Alright, leather options have the inside down 0-2. They need a win here. That red one's been close. 1, 2, 3, go. I don't think so. The lead, Bonnie and Clyde, Old Fashioned Ham, got out there big time, cutting off the red one. And that's 0-2. That's going to be enough for the leather options to send them to the sandwich bag of shame. Let's go to the table for the tale of the tape. There they are. Teamwork pays off for them. 3-0. Going to look for another opponent here, but got a spot down here on the 6th slot. And let's bring down some cars. I feel like we just had similar cars with the leather options there. And Even's going to bring down full frontage or the Aston Advantage on the odds. And it's going to be the Aston Advantage driven by Muskoka Card Collector. Plenty of seating moving over. Let's get another person. Whoop. Alright, who's up? Master going faster, and let's give him the Imprezas. Impersonation. All right, let's go back to the track. I'm all out of sync. Got to get back in rhythm. Okay, number 5, the Trotters. 0-0 record going against the 3-0 Old Fashioned Ham. Alright, the Trotters consist of a couple 70s Escorts and the Old Fashioned Hams, Bonnie and Clyde style Plymouths. 1, 2, 3, go! And once again, it's the 2 Matchboxes side by side, same speed, sweeping through the track, leaving those 2 in the dust. 1-0. Let's go to the top of the hill. I thought the orange Escort was going to have a little more jump than that, but it was pretty slow. 1, 2, 3, go! And the 2 get through. At least this one finished in time. But 2-0. Looks like they are well on their way to a 4-0 record. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go! A little bit better speed by the orange Trotter there. But they're more or less trotting, not running. This one is just trotting, that's for sure. He's pretty slow. But that's another win for the Old Fashioned Hams and Sports Car 24/7. 4-0. Let's go to the table. Alright, 4-0. Old Fashioned Hams. They need another opponent. The Trotters still here, just 0-1. Unfortunately, they're going to have another chance to get at that boot, but they look pretty weak. One of the slower teams out there. Sorry about that. It's just the luck of the draw and how I make up the teams. I just see 2 cars and make them up. Alright, here we go. We got number 6, another debuting team here, driven by Muskoka Card Collector. We got Advantage Aston and the Old Fashioned Hams at 4-0. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Alright, Advantage Aston's, a couple of Aston Martins. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Blowing them out. Let's just see whether we need to even do another run. Barely got to the line, but 1-0. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, a little bit of better run there by this guy here. So we're gonna go one more time, but that's 2-0. Strong advantage here for the Old Fashioned Hams. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Once again, those Old Fashioned Hams get out to the customary lead, crashing into the Bounty Berry safety first. And that's another 3-0 victory, looking strong. Gonna go 5-0. Advantage Aston needs a hope and a prayer. Let's go to the table. And the Old Fashioned Hams destruction continues. 5-0. Almost running out of 0-1 stickers, as I've got 5 0-1 teams here on Contestants Row. The damage done by the Old Fashioned Hams. And, well, let's keep going. Things are going to change here pretty quickly with all these 0-1 teams filtering out, filtering in. Going to go a whole lot more teams coming through. And it's a 6. Okay, let's do it one more time. But they just might need 2 points. Let's see it. Alright, a couple Sports Card Collector channels going at it. Fortunately, not much of a fight the first time here for the Old Fashioned Hams. But let's see it one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. And once again, 1-0. Let's just do it one more time, just in case. Put some more miles on those tires for those oldies. Alright, the Old Fashioned Hams still racing from our Thanksgiving fun. About to go 6-0 here. Just need one more run. 1, 2, 3, go. Look at that. The behind, or the second Bonnie and Clyde car, the Old Fashioned Ham there, collecting its opponents, letting him go free. And that's 6-0 now. Let's go to the table. We got another team coming down. Alright, 6-0. There they are, the Old Fashioned Hams running like Bonnie and Clyde. Sports Card Collector 27 is the team owner there. 6-0. Looking to go 7-0, but we got a spot open as those Aston Martins most sizzlacked their way right across the stage. But anyways, we got 2 more teams ready to come down. Who is it going to be? Plenty of seating or full frontage over there. And it's going to be plenty of seating jumping the line and leaving full frontage still on the block. I always do that. I bring the cars first and not the signs. Okay, so there we go. We got another team debuting, and it's going to be those Nomads. Let's see where they get a chance to go here in a moment. Got a little bit more business. The next team in the waiting spot going to be the Sweet Spots. Who's going to run those teams? Or those cars? Couple. Oh, it's GNR Vintage Diecast, and these guys are the '63 Chevys. So we'll see those go at some point. But 7-0 is on the line. Those old-fashioned hams looking good. And they could rack up some wins if they stack them up. Okay, we got number 2 going. And it's going to be Porsche support down here. Driven by Scorpio Love Smith. Let's go to the track and settle the differences. Alright. Not sure whether settle is a word, but I did say it. Let's see it go, though. 1, 2, 3, go. First 1 to 3. Porsche support needs this to stay on the show, but they tangle up down the track, slowing them down, and it's 1-0. Bonnie and Clyde's doing well. Alright, back up to the top of the track, 2-0. Porsche needs a point here. 1, 2, 3, go. Bonnie and Clyde's haven't even lost a race on the show. They just keep going and going. Robbing another win after another win against some weaker opponents, I guess. But anyways, 2-0. They need one more here. Go 8-0. I think I changed the sign there. I see it's just still 6-0 here on the desk. I'm not sure whether they're 7-0 or 8-0. But as I watch, I'll figure it out. But either way, they have not lost yet. So we'll make them 7-0 if they get through this. 1, 2, 3, go. There it is. Clanging into the back of each other once again. First into the bounty barrier. 7-0 champs. Maybe 8. I'm not sure. But Porsche support is 0-2. Going to the sandwich bag of shame. And we have a sandwich bag of fame. Team warning here. Getting pretty close. Alright, we got the old-fashioned hams there. 7-0 champs. They need another opponent. But we also need another team to come down onto Contestants Row. Who's it going to be? Full Frontage or Impreza Nation? And it's finally going to be Full Frontage, driven by RP Toys. He's got a couple matchboxes there. You never know about the matchboxes, as these two Bonnie and Clydes are matchboxes indeed. Handing it to a whole bunch of Hot Wheels. Sweet Spots, GNR, Vintage Diecast, Racings. Moving over. Who are we going to bring up? Let's bring up the Gens. The Gens, a couple Twin Mills. Alright. And who's going to be driving? Edgar's Diecast Garage. Alright. 8-0 on the line. As I said, I don't want to jinx it, but Sandwich Bag of Fame is in grass. Plenty of seating making its debut here. A couple Nomads could be it. Alright, these old-fashioned hams looking to continue this sheer domination of the show. Not even losing a lap so far. 1, 2, 3, go. Once again, they get out to a lead, but that one was close at the line. The blue one was on his tail, but it's another win for the old-fashioned hams. 1-0. Let's go to the top. Alright, 1-0. Old-fashioned hams. 1, 2, 3, go. Once again, it's the Bonnie and Clyde's first to the tarmac there. And steady driving, staying off the wall. 2-0. Nomads are in trouble. Track is cleared. Nomads need a chip in a chair here. 1, 2, 3, go. A little bit of a better race by these Nomads, but they were no match for the old-fashioned hams. 8-0. Little victory lap there. And unfortunately 0-1 for these Chevy Nomads. Let's go to the top of the table for the tail of the tape. Alright, plenty of seating now. 0-1 there in the 6th spot. And we got the old-fashioned hams here. 8-0. Let's keep it going. Good racing here. Unfortunately, it hasn't been too close. Well, these guys have just been dominating. Let's see how they're going to do against Hang a Left, driven by Collector Holic. And let's go to the track. Alright, Hang a Left is a couple of those Impalas,
driven by Collectorholic. Couple card collecting channels going at it. Let's see it go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh no, I thought these guys were going to be faster. The only chance that they had was this guy spun out. This guy was well into the bounty barrier, and that's going to be now 1-0 for the Old Fashioned Hams.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
And once again, it's 1-2 for the Old Fashioned Hams, Bonnie and Clyde style, doing it right. 2-0 to the top of the hill for this last lap. Mercy.
Alright, I'm sorry there, Collectorholic. When I made these teams, I just thought these guys were faster, but they're just not keeping up to these brand new Plymouths right off the shelf, right out of the bubble for Sports Card 24/7.
Just checking. 9-0 on the line.
1, 2, 3, go.
It's like a parade out there. These two guys sliding out, no chance. Into the sandwich bag of shame. Collectorholic will put you back in the loop, and you'll be drawing another team. And also, you've got the team already in the sandwich bag of fame, looking to have some company. 9-0 champs, the Bonnie and Clyde style Old Fashioned Hams.
All right, Hang a Left has cleaned out their desk and locker and have entered the sandwich bag of shame. We got another spot open here on the first spot. Two teams ready to come down. 9-0 Old Fashioned Hams licking their chops here, trying to have 3 more wins to go 12-0 and get into the sandwich bag of fame. I think we're going to take that coverage until that moment, but we need another team to come down. So Sweet Spots or Impreza Nation, and it's going to be the Sweet Spots. So Sweat. The Sweet Spots, there they are on 1. Got a little bit more work to do here. The Gens. Got one more team here set out, all ready to go. The Bicycle Kicks. These guys are always sneaky fast. I remember them in the races and seeing them just roll. So these guys might be able to give these guys a run for their money if they're still there. Might be able to slide right through. Hot Wheels Fever Addict. Gotta check his latest video. I saw he had one. And 9-0 is on the line. Let's go back to the track. 6s. Okay, we might have a mercy roll here again. Just 2 might be needed to beat these. Plenty of seating. I forgot the name of these guys in the race there before. Alright, I can feel Collectorholic's comment saying that his 2 cars would crush these 2 Bonnie and Clydes, but that's why I'm creating the suspense. Let's see it. 10-0 is on the line. 1, 2, 3, go. All they need is 2 points in this one since we see them. Oh, look at that. Just the teamwork between them is just unbelievable. Knowing to leave themselves alone and cause havoc in the back rows of the traffic. 1-0. 10-0's on the line here. 1, 2, 3, go.
Nice run by the Matchboxes. Old Fashioned Hams 10-0. They can do it, folks. Plenty of seating going down. 0-2 into the sandwich bag. A shame. Let's go to the top of the table for the tail of the tape. Alright, let's go. 10-0. Sports Card 24/7 Old Fashioned Ham, Bonnie and Clyde style cars. They're 10-0, looking to go 12-0. Got a spot open here for one more of these 2 teams up here. In Peaker's Peak, I can't roll a 4. They haven't been touched. We've actually eliminated 5 teams right off this from this broadcast here. I've even had to open up another sandwich bag of teams. Sleek blinds. I know someone specifically picked that in my Pick'em show, so I'll hold that off until I figure out exactly whose team that they picked that out. Anyways, we're going to randomly pull these and randomly pull some names. I got 4 more names in here before I put you all back in here. And if you want a team, just let me know. I'll put your name down, and I guess you just gotta wait your turn. You might get a good turn like these guys here. 10-0, odd or even. Let's go. Oh, off the marker, off the car, and it's an odd Impreza Nation.
Master going faster. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Okay, here we go. Got a little bit more work to do here before we go to the track. Bicycle kicks are up. Coming down, sports car 27, looking to double dip. And I actually have his cars here. He made a request there a little while ago. And we're going to put those out for him. And I need a team name, guys. Need a team name. Didn't actually come up with one. Maybe you guys can. Lay it down in the comments. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh no sticker. Oh no sticker. Number 4, there it is. Peaker's Peak. The drama has been set. Let's see the debut of these two Pikes Peak Tacomas. Off to the track. Alright, here we go. First 1 to 3 gets the boot. 1, 2, 3, go. The boot championship. It's going to be a close one to the line. Oh no, the first loss of the day. Ran out of good things to say about these Bonnie and Clydes, but the trucks have been sitting there in the weeds looking to spoil the party. Uh-oh. Bonnie and Clydes need a little bit of a comeback here. Down 1-0. Alright, 1-0. Peaker's Peak. Pretty even there. And it's Bonnie and Clyde's coming back. 1-1. The old-fashioned hymns. Making a race of it. Okay, here we go. Barn burner. Alright, you guys. These old-fashioned hams. I don't have one stickered. So I just kind of put them in randomly. I don't know which one's faster. But let's see them go here. 1-1. The Toyota truck gets a good start there, but look at it. They send them into the wall, and it's the Matchbox 2-1. Old-fashioned hams over Peaker's Peak. This is intense. Again, they're going to put that redder, faster truck up the middle. Bonnie and Clyde split up here. 2-1. Just need to get to the line for 11-0. Boot champs. They need a comeback. 2-2. Comes down to this next lap. 2-2 for all the marbles. 11-0 on the line here. 1, 2, 3, go. Clean start by all the racers. Bonnie and Clyde's out to the lead, and it's 11-0 for them. They were on their seats, but they didn't need the whole seat because they were just on the edges. Look at that, 11-0. It's never over until you get to the line. Anyways, strong showing there for these two Toyotas. 0-1. Back to Contestants Road they will go. Alright, 11-0. Let's go. One more. See whether they can get into that sandwich bag of fame clean. This is going to be their last match as we just take you up to 12 games because, to be honest, I get bored racing the same cast day over and over and over. And it's actually kind of exciting for me when these guys end up over here 0-2 or we have a changeover of teams because I get to see more different cars to race. And I've got tens of dozens of teams all ready to go for you guys and have some fun racing with. Anyways, let's go to the track one more time here. See whether they can't finish it off. Old-fashioned hams. Going to be the champ of the Thanksgiving party. No doubt about it. Well, actually, you know what? I forgot what these guys were called. I should know. Anyways, I'll think of it. Or I'll look it up when I'm off camera. Number 1. The Sweet Spots. GNR Vintage Diecast Racing. Going to go up against the old-fashioned hams for the 12-0, the perfect record. Of course, with everything else going on in the world today, how could I forget those cheese and crackers driven by Collector Holic making the sandwich bag of fame at 12-0. He might have company here at 12-0. These two Bonnie and Clyde style cars sitting at 11-0. Just need 3 runs here against these two 63 Chevys. Let's see them run. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, in the dust they leave them. The Chevys are not even probably going to win a round in their 0-2 because I think that's where they're going to go, unfortunately. But let's see it go. They got to finish it off. They got to stamp it. 1-0. Despite the darkness over there in the corner, it's been a wonderful day of racing here in the basement, watching these two old-fashioned hams hand it to the rest of the teams of the day. Only having one tough victory, a contested victory actually. But anyways, let's go. And it's the old-fashioned hams side by side, just like they started the show. Strong as ever, 2-0. One more final run. Let's give them the middle leans. This shouldn't be a shoe when barring their wheels fall off. We're going to have another 12-0 champion in the Sandwich Bag of Fame. And they get the whole shot across the line. Everybody's cheering in Maine. Way to go. Oh, they're even really straight, eh? You just roll them. Nice final lap. 0-1, back to the contestants row. They still do have a chance at the boot, however. Let's go to the top of the table for the details. Alright, excellent teamwork win. They needed it, paid off for these two old-fashioned hams. Well, I was going to say our last team still standing from the Thanksgiving match. And I did have a question. Who was going to be the last Thanksgiving team on the podium? Still could be in jeopardy. We do have another 12-0 victor from that slew of cars. 3 good teams came from that party. The old-fashioned hams, the cheese and crackers, and the beers, all making it into the Sandwich Bag of Fame. But it could be the greens over here. He brought the greens. HW Car Vicious brought the greens to the party. He might be the last champion from that grouping of cars. And as I say, guys, we got so much more racing to do. I just really gotta keep going at it with get it back into my daily routine of things. Maybe some shorter videos too might help, but also I think I got more time coming up just with what was going on. Anyways, 12-0 champs in the flame. There they are. They're gonna go right there. Sandwich Bag of Fame. We're gonna need 2 new teams from contestants row. And we're going to start it all again next show. And we've got more cars ready for you to take over. And also, stay tuned because this is going to be a whole lot of fun, guys. I promise you. If you like Hot Wheels racing, if you like kind of doing some fake wagering, cheering along some teams, collecting some points, and maybe winning a prize, this tournament is for you. Anyways, once again, Steve Bales passed out over there on the couch. It's always been fun. Gotta go get some light bulbs. Hopefully we'll be back down here racing soon with you. Until next time, as always, keep those tires pumped and racing. You never know when the boot is gonna come calling. Let's get the boot there.